T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
T&D Sports Video presents the Orlin Cohen High School Girls Flag Football Game of the Week. Today it's the Lions of West Islip hosting the Sayville Golden Flashes. Hi everyone, and welcome to West Islip High School right here in West Islip, New York for our T&D Sports Video Flag Football Game of the Week. Today it's Sayville visiting West Islip. Sayville comes in with a perfect 15-0 mark on the season. You see their roster on your screen. Very talented team that runs a very sophisticated offense. That offense is led by their quarterback, a 3-year starter. That is number 5, Olivia Moynihan. Moynihan has some very impressive stats we'll talk to you about at the start of the game. Meanwhile, the Lions of West Islip, the home team, you see their roster on your screen. They come in at an 11-2 mark on the season. They've got some talented athletes all over the field. Their quarterback is a sophomore, but she's done some very, very impressive things, and that is number 6, Megan Farrell. Farrell, as I mentioned, a sophomore, but 37 total touchdowns, 27 through the air, and 10 rushing herself. So we've got a terrific matchup here this afternoon on just a great weather day for flag football. We'll step away quick, and then we'll come back with the start of the game and all the action right after this. You're watching the Girls Flag Football Game of the Week, brought to you by Orlin Cohen right here on T&D Sports Video.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Just about set for the start of the game from here at West Islip High School in West Islip, New York. Mike Trezor on hand along with our T&D Sports Video crew getting set to bring you this one. Sayville on the road here against West Islip. Sayville, as I mentioned, comes in 15-0 on the season. West Islip 11-2. Their only 2 losses. Their opener they dropped against Hauppauge, and they also lost a game on a late touchdown against Eastport South Manor. West Islip is in the blue uniforms, Sayville in the visiting white. Taking a look at our coaching matchup for Sayville, of course, it is Coach Reed Sands, assisted by Adam DeWitt. And here at West Islip, it is Greg Zeems and Jake Rossi, who were just named Coaches of the Week by the New York Jets, so congratulations to them. West Islip 11-2, Sayville a perfect 15-0. And the Lions here this afternoon with a golden opportunity to hand the first loss of the season to the Golden Flashes. As we mentioned, our QB matchup, Olivia Moynihan is a senior. And there you take a look at Coach Zeems. In his second year at the helm, his quarterback is number 6, Megan Farrell, a sophomore. As I mentioned, 27 passing TDs, 10 rushing TDs. She's got a lot of seniors around her, a lot of girls that play soccer, hoops. A lot of athletes on this team. Crowd now starting to grow just a little bit. Sometimes these 5 o'clock starts are a little tough to get a lot of parents in the stands. Some of them can't get out of work in time, so I'm sure this is going to be a much bigger crowd as this game goes on. It is an absolutely perfect day for flag football here in West Islip. The Lions are in the blue. They will get the ball first. They will move from left to right here in the first. 3 receivers right side on first down. Farrell will take it herself around the left side with a spin move. Picks up about 3 yards. For those unfamiliar with flag football, the first downs are at the 30, the 50, and then the other team's 30. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 3 from the 27-yard line. Here's a quick pass, right side. Trying to get it to Taylor Riley, who's one of her main receivers, but that ball squirts off her hand, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Riley is a player that is very rarely off the field for Coach Zeems and Coach Rossi. Again, trips to the right side, 1 receiver. There's a completion to Riley and a first down for the Lions. We'll take a look at Riley. She comes out of that bunch formation. Farrell, good composure to get that one away, and just enough for the first down. Stopped by Lombardo for Sayville. So that's going to bring up a 1st and 19 now from the 31-yard line. Just underway. Farrell, short dump off, completion. There's a spin move by Filippi after she makes the reception. Anastasia Filippi, the junior, gets that one. And nice job to spin away from that first would-be tackler. Got away from Alex Yokono on that play. Second and 14 from the 34-yard line. Farrell on the move to her right. Now she'll take off with it. Stop is made by Lombardo after a pickup of about 4 yards. Farrell was a running back last year, converted to quarterback, and the coaching staff here will be glad to have her for the next 2 seasons. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. We'll call it 3rd and 11 from the 39. Farrell rolling left. Now puts it up, has a completion to Eva Steck. And we've got a flag down on the play. I believe that penalty is going to go on Sayville. West Islip is going to get an extra 10 on that penalty that goes on Sayville. So now they're in business with a 1st down and 9. Spread formation for Farrell. Surveys the field, now takes off with it right side. Nice defense that time by Lombardo. She pulls her. Gain of just a yard on that play, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. First drive of the game. 21 minutes left in the first half. Now the Lions will go back to that trips right formation. Farrell looking left. Now looking over the middle, has a completion. Finds Damiana Beige on the reception. But she's just short of the 1st down. We'll take another look at this. Farrell, really good composure for a young player. Finally has to unload that one short. Big play coming up on 3rd and 3 from the 33. Again, 3 receivers right side. Quick pass and a completion to Riley. Riley with a 1st down for the Lions. Taylor Riley, called by her coach quite a player. Uses her body as a shield on that play and makes the reception in front of Risavuto. So now 1st and goal for the Lions. Farrell dumps off short to Riley. I'm not sure if they're saying she was past the line of scrimmage when she unloaded that one, but that one is coming back. We'll take another look and see what we can see on this play. You can see Farrell drifting forward. They actually pulled her flag before she let go of that one. So that is going to bring up 2nd and goal. Farrell looking left, throwing end zone. Touchdown Lions! Mia Kuzo. Kuzo is fired up. Farrell shows good patience on this. Waits for Kuzo to get open in the end zone. Drifts that ball up just a little bit, but Kuzo able to get up and get it. That's her 10th touchdown on the season. You can go for 1, 2, or 3 in flag football. They'll go for 1 right here. Farrell into the end zone, bobbled, but caught. Damiana Beige for the conversion. Or check it, it's actually La Barca who gets the conversion. 1st and 6 for Sayville. There's a completion on 1st down. Gets it out to Alex Iacono for the quick 1st down for the Golden Flashes. Moynihan has a receiver open on the far side, but the ball can't be hauled in. She was looking for Ava Vadiak on that play. Vadiak's been one of the key skill players on this Sayville team for 3 years, but not able to haul that one in. So it's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Moynihan. She drifts to her left, now throws back to her right, and can't find the receiver. Good D by West Islip, covering everyone on that play. $17.5 left to go in the 1st half. First drive for the Golden Flashes. They trail 7-0. Moynihan unloads, going deep off the hands of Risavuto. Beautiful throw that time by Moynihan, but just ahead of Risavuto. We'll take another look. Here's Risavuto at the bottom of your screen. She beats her receiver. Beats the cover too. And Moynihan just puts that one a little deep for her, so Sayville is going to have to kick it away. Moynihan does the punting herself. That ball bounces at about the 17, 18-yard line. We'll take a quick break. West Islip up 7-0.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
West Islip back on offense now for the 2nd time, up 7-0. Farrell takes off with it, spin move, but cannot get away. And it's Alex Iacono who makes the stop. Take a look at Farrell looking around. Tries to get inside of Iacono, but Iacono, good hands to make that stop. So that's going to bring up 2nd down. We'll call it 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line. Farrell drifts, now dumps it off behind the line to Riley. Riley with a spin, headed towards the sideline. Picks up a yard, maybe 2. As you watch Taylor Riley stay home on this play. Actually a backward pass, but Riley shows good athleticism. The spin towards the line. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Lions. Lions with a really good drive on their first drive. And then they were able to shut Sayville down. So they're in the driver's seat right now. 15-20 left in the 1st. Looking for LaBarca on that play. And the pass goes past her. So now West Islip is going to have to kick it away. Farrell does the punting herself. That's a short kick. It's going to be fielded by Moynihan. Moynihan across the field and has her flag pulled by LaBarca. Hey, take a look at Samantha LaBarca, the junior. Plays on both sides of the ball for the Lions. So now the Golden Flashes with a big opportunity here. They'll take over at the West Islip 47-yard line. First and 13 for Moynihan. Beautiful pass right side. Completion to Yacono. Yacono has been a key player on both sides of the ball here early on. But watch Moynihan, how quickly she gets that ball out. She is on the money with her passes usually. Moynihan, an extremely impressive touchdown to interception ratio, 38 touchdown passes, no interceptions. This time she's going long, targeting Vadiak. Vadiak had bracket coverage on her. So that's going to bring up third down for Sayville. Good coverage downfield by the Lions on that play. Third and 7 for Sayville. 3 receivers right side. Here's Moynihan. First down and more. Moynihan known for her impressive passing stats, but she's also a runner. 67 carries for almost 700 yards. 7 TDs on the ground this year. Now first and goal. Moynihan takes her time, looks around, floats one. Touchdown, Atkinson. You cannot forget about anybody on this Sayville team. They left Hackinson in the clear, and she makes them pay. Hackinson, the senior, with no one around her, for her 6th TD of the year. Sayville for the conversion. Moynihan, end zone. Conversion good to Vadiak. We've got a 7-7 game. We'll take a quick break.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Each team with a touchdown and a 1-point conversion early on. We've got a 7-7 game. West Islip back on the offense. Here's a completion on the far side. La Barca makes the catch. You saw Farrell think about taking off and running with it, then found La Barca at the last minute. So that's a first down for West Islip. Now at their own 36-yard line, need to get to the 50 for the next first down. Quick shovel pass in the backfield, but short gain on that play. Anastasia Filippi.
Keep going to the right, and forward, almost by the red line. Pass the ref, go to the 40,
Filippi, junior, running back, sneaked out of that backfield and able to get that one for the short reception. Now West Islip, 2 receivers each side. Pass goes over the middle, and it goes off the hands of Kuzo. Kuzo looked like she had that one for a second, but they knocked it away from her at the last second. Now West Islip up against it here with the 3rd and long. They need to get to the 50. for a first down.
Hold that shot. Follow her off. Good, 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 good.
If you're new to flag football, the field is 80 yards long, so the 10-yard line on each side of the field is the TD marker. Now 3 receivers left side in this formation. Nearing the sideline is Farrell, and she's going to be stopped well short. And it's going to be decision time here for Coach Zeems. Good coverage downfield this time by Sayville, and Farrell, unable to find anybody, had no choice but to take off with it. They had that right sideline covered as well. Farrell is going to kick it away. It's a wobbly duck kick. Moynihan comes up to field it, but she can't get her hands on it. And Sayville is going to start at the 44. We'll take a quick break.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier program.
9:45 left before halftime. Teams tied at 7. Sayville's just gone on offense for the 3rd time. Moynihan, they're after her. Gets rid of it right side and has an open receiver, Vadiak. Kuzo is putting the heat on her from behind. And Moynihan able to escape and finds Ava Vadiak down the field. Beautiful play by Sayville. First down for the Golden Flashes. Now from the 34. Moynihan looking left, firing left, and a little too tall for Risavuto. Trinity Risavuto's become one of the key players for Sayville on both sides of the ball. A tall girl, but that pass was a little too tall even for her. Moynihan has trauma to her left. Moynihan unloads right side. A catch, a spin, and a touchdown by Alex Iacono. Look at how cool Moynihan is in the pocket. Finds Iacono. She makes one move, makes one player miss, and she is gone for the TD. Sayville will go for one right here. Vadiak in motion. Moynihan to Vadiak. Conversion is good. You can see this coming with Vadiak coming across the formation in motion. Moynihan stays with her, finds her, and they're up 14-7. Farrell on first down. Finds Kuzo. Second down, West Islip. Spread formation this time. Farrell now on the run and picks up the first down. Good formation for West Islip this time. They spread them out, give Farrell plenty of room. One pump fake, she's gone, and picks up the first down for her Lions. From the 34-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 16 for West Islip. Farrell will take off with it again. She's out across the 40. Again, hesitates just a moment in order to get the rush past her. Let those rushers get upfield and take off downfield. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8. Need to get to midfield for a first down. Farrell, short dump off. That ball nearly knocked away from Riley. Lombardo might have made contact a little early here. We'll take a look. She's going for Riley, but Lombardo is all over her early. And we are going to get a flag coming in late. That is going to go on Lombardo for getting there early. The crowd in front of us likes it. So it's going to be a first down, West Islip, now on the Sayville side of the field. Down to 6 minutes left in a quick-moving first half here at West Islip. Here's Farrell, tries to cut it back inside, but a flag is pulled by Lombardo. Actually, check that, it's Yacono who makes the stop. Second down, West Islip, as we tick down under 5.5 left in this first half. Lions looking to get on the board for the second time. Farrell slips down, and Lombardo stops her. Watch how quickly Lombardo is in this backfield. She does not give Farrell a chance to get away. Good play by her. Now West Islip needs a big play right here. Third and very long. Farrell heaves it downfield, and it's picked off. Trinity Risavuto. Farrell trying to make something happen, but she's throwing into double coverage here. And look at Risavuto go up and pick that one out of the air. Absolutely beautiful play by her. Extremely athletic play by Risavuto. That's her 8th interception of the season. 4:20 left before halftime. Sayville back on offense with Moynihan. Moynihan, they put the pressure on her, unloads it to Trauma. Kuzo makes the stop. Well, check it, it's actually Brianna Tobia who makes the stop. Second down for Sayville. Moynihan looking for room. Receiver has to come back to the ball, but making the reception that time is Hackinson. Beautiful job by her. She realizes that Moynihan doesn't have a lot of room to throw this ball, so she works her way back to her quarterback. It is third down though for Sayville. They need to get to midfield for a first down. Moynihan has room and has Vadiak with a first down. Ava Vadiak knows how to get herself open. Her third year as a key player on this team. Now 1st and 15 for Sayville from the 45 of West Islip. We're down to 2.5 left. Moynihan loading up, unloads. Ball is tipped and nearly picked. Good defense that time. They had bracket coverage on the receiver. Moynihan a little bit daring on this play, throws it into double coverage, and it almost cost her. 2nd and 15 coming up for the Golden Flashes. Spread formation for Moynihan. Looks right, throws right. Has a completion to Yacono. Yacono's been all over the field in this first half. Third down coming up for Sayville. They need to get to the 30 for a first. A minute 40 left in the half. Sayville up 14-7 over host West Islip. Moynihan going short. Again, it's Yacono, and Yacono has just enough for a Sayville first down. Moynihan again, very composed. Takes her time, finds her receiver, Alex Yacono. Yacono just a freshman. First down, Sayville. Moynihan looks end zone. Yacono for the touchdown. Actually, they just stopped her short. Now we've got a flag down on the field, and that one is coming back. Coming all the way back to the 40-yard line. The crowd in front of us loves it. The crowd on the other side of the field, not so much. As we're down under a minute to play. Still first down, though, for Sayville. Moynihan has a completion on the right side, and we've got a flag coming in late. So a little bit of extra contact at the end of that play, and I think this one is going to go on West Islip. We take another look. Moynihan is looking left the whole time, finally unloads on the right sideline. Gets it to Hackinson. Hackinson has a little trouble with a collision with the West Islip player. First down, Sayville, spread formation for Moynihan. Throws end zone and not able to be brought up by Risavuda. Risavuda was open for just a second. She had two players converging on her, but that pass was a little bit low, and she wasn't able to reach down and pull it up. Same formation for Sayville on second down. Moynihan floats it out there for Trauma. Touchdown, Sayville. Ella Trauma. West Islip now in the Trauma unit. Watch this, they sneak Trauma out of the backfield just when you forget about her. Makes the catch, makes one move, and she is in. Sayville is going to go for one right here. Moynihan to Risavuto for the conversion. Sayville up 21-7. We'll take a quick step away.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
West Islip's going to get one more chance here with 36 seconds left to try to make something happen. Interesting dilemma for Coach Zeems and Coach Rossi. Do you want to bomb away here? Completion to Kuzo. Kuzo's quickly stopped by Risavuto. Is a timeout by West Islip. Taking a look at the standings in the small school division. As I mentioned, it is Sayville at 15-0, Hauppauge 13-1, and then West Islip at 11-2. Eastport South Manor is 11-3, but they own the tiebreaker with West Islip by virtue of that victory. As you look at Coach Zeems' huddle, as I mentioned, he and Coach Rossi were named Coaches of the Year by the Jets, so congrats to them on that honor. Just a second-year program here in West Islip, so Coach Zeems told me on the phone he's been trying to get it off the ground. There's a completion and nice run after the catch by LaBarca, Samantha LaBarca. Got another timeout, so good job by Coach Zeems to save those in his pocket. We'll take a quick break.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
They're going to drop back into the zone here. Oh, gorgeous catch. She can't go. Oh, no way.
Has been, for the most part, unable to. Here's a pickoff by Vadiak.
Down under 30 seconds to go. Farrell across midfield with a first down and gets out of bounds wisely. Beautiful play by the sophomore. Took a few seconds for that play to develop, but Farrell shows good wheels right there. First down, West Islip, but the clock running. Under 10 seconds to go. Short completion to LaBarca. And we've got a flag down on that play, as play getting a little rough in the middle of the field. We'll take a look. West Islip fortunate right here. I thought the clock was going to run out on them, but Lombardo had LaBarca by the shirt. And I think Lombardo is the player that's shaken up. She's a little slow to get up, but now gets off the field. West Islip is going to get the ball at the 25-yard line. They'll have a second left with which to work. Spread formation on first down. Stack receivers right side. The horn sounds. They throw it into the end zone. It's knocked away by Risavuto. So that's the way the first half is going to end. West Islip jumped on top 7-0, but Sayville came back with 3 scores in a row and leads 21-7 at halftime. We're back with some halftime coverage right after this on the Orlin and Cohen Girls Flag Football Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Through the air, touchdown, Vadiak! Here's Shaw, left sideline, in for the score.
Halftime here in West Islip with Sayville, the road team leading West Islip 21-7. West Islip jumped on top in this game on their first possession. It was Kuzo, who scored on the reception. West Islip went up 7-0 after the conversion. Then Sayville on a pass to Hackinson tied it at 7-7. Vadiak with the extra point on that. Yacono scored next for Sayville to make it 14-7. Vadiak again with the extra point. And then Sayville, late in the half, sneaked Ella Trauma out of that backfield for a reception to put themselves up 21-7 after the one-point conversion from Risavuto. So that's where we stand right here on a beautiful evening. now for flag football here in West Islip. We'll be back with the second half and all the action right after this on T&D Sports Video, brought to you by Orlin Cohen.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
They're going to drop back into a zone here. Oh, gorgeous catch. She could go. Oh, no way.
Has been, for the most part, unable to. Here's a pickoff by Vadiak.
The moon coming out over West Islip. Looks like the beginning of a honeymooners episode here. Meanwhile, Sayville up over West Islip 21-7. Mike Trezor on hand with our T&D Sports Video crew, best crew in the business, to bring you this one. As he mentioned, West Islip came into this game 11-2, and they came in rolling. As you look at our scoreboard here in West Islip, we've got much more action coming your way. As a matter of fact, we've got two really great boys lacrosse games coming your way early next week. Monday the 12th, it's going to be East Islip against Islip in a neighborhood battle. And then on the 14th, it is Syosset taking on Mepham on an Orlin & Cohen game of the week. We'll have playoff action coming your way. Playoff matchups to be announced, but once we get into May, all teams in all sports start thinking about playoffs, start thinking about their seeding, and they want to get themselves on a roll. Get everybody who's supposed to be contributing, knowing their roles, et cetera, So Sayville is going to get the ball first here to start the second half. They're in the white. They are going to move from left to right in this second half. West Islip in the home blue. Moynihan has been impressive as usual. Puts that one high, and it goes off the hands of Hackinson. Going to bring up 2nd and 6 from the 24-yard line. Olivia Moynihan, third year starting for Coach Hans. Moynihan will take off with it around the left side. Good defense that time by Alexa Dos Santos, who makes the stop. Check it, that was Sophia Marker, one of the captains who made that stop. Dos Santos out of this game, I believe. In either case, it brings up a third down for Sayville. Trauma in the backfield. Trauma gets the handoff, and she's pulled quickly. Nice play on D that time by Kuzo. Fourth down, Sayville is going to kick it away. The crowd in front of us has continued to grow throughout this game, and now they get loud, knowing they'll be getting the ball back. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Completion of Vadiak. And Vadiak moves the chains. A little bit of a risk there by Coach Sands, but pretty comfortable for him to know he can complete that one to Vadiak. Ava Vadiak, again, one of the mainstays on this team. Been contributing for several years now. Pass downfield, nice defense that time. Taylor Riley. Moynihan lets this one go, and watch Riley close downfield. Says, not on my watch. 2nd down. Moynihan looking downfield again, instead floats it short. Has a completion to Iacono. Iacono, again, just a freshman, but contributing all over the field here this afternoon. Spread formation for Sayville on 3rd down. Ooh, looked like someone moved early. The official did not catch it, and Moynihan can't get it to Hackinson. Looked like somebody in that backfield was leaning forward and might have started moving right before the snap. Officials did not pick up on it. And this time, Sayville is going to kick it away with Moynihan on 4th and 11. Moynihan gets a lot of leg into that one. Running up to try to field it is Riley, but she can't get there in time. Nonetheless, West Islip's going to take over in good field position. (21-7), Sayville on top. Coach Reed Sands, you see him on your screen right there. One of the real deans in coaching, boys and girls, here in Suffolk County. Farrell takes off down the sideline. We've got contact at the end of that play from Risabuto. I don't think Risabuto meant to do that, but she collided with Farrell, and we've got a flag coming in after that play. Again, Farrell shows composure. She shows good speed down the left sideline, gets away from one tackler, and Risabuto treats her a little roughly right there. So 1st down, West Islip. We'll call it 1st and 14 from the 44. Farrell looks around, dumps off short. Has a completion to LaBarca.
What are you looking at? Come on! Right in front of you. Come on. You owe us money.
There's the completion to LaBarca. Yeah, they do have her by the shirt. The crowd in front of us that's yelling for a penalty. They do have a point right there. Quick dump off right side, but she can't find Riley. Good design on that play, but Farrell not able to get it there. Again, these are the things you learn as you get into your 2nd and 3rd year as a quarterback. A lot of times you're capable of firing it down the field, but those short ones require a little bit more in the way of touch. bunch formation right side. Over the middle is picked off. Intercepted by Lombardo down the left sideline and chased out of bounds just inside her 30-yard line. Beautiful coverage that time by Lombardo from her safety spot. Playing center field, just able to jump in front of that one and pull it down. Sayville now back on offense. Sayville up 21-7. 19 minutes left in the game. As I mentioned, the crowd has grown throughout the late afternoon here. Moynihan looks downfield and is stopped in the backfield by Kuzo. Mia Kuzo came into this game with 42 flag pulls. Second and long for Sayville. Looking to get some of it back right there to Risavuto, and she's out close to midfield. Nice design on this play. The receiver's almost crisscross right here. But Risavuto stays on the left sideline. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and short here. We'll call it 3rd and 3. Need to get to the 50 for a first down. Spread formation, Sayville. There's a little shovel pass. Shovel pass to Ashley Alexander. First time we've called her name, but she gets herself involved in the action. Look at the design on this play. Trauma crosses the formation, but Moynihan just flips it out to Ashley Alexander. First down, Sayville. Vadiak in motion. Pass goes to Vadiak, but she doesn't turn around. Little miscommunication on that play. I'm not sure whether Vadiak didn't know that play was coming to her or whether Moynihan might have gone to the wrong spot. In either case, it's an incompletion. Second and long for Sayville, spread formation, 2 receivers each side. Moynihan drifts back, lets it go to Trauma. Trauma's still going. And finally, Riley makes the stop down the left sideline, inside the 20. Officials with a discussion at the end of that play. I'm not sure if they're calling anything. Now they are walking off extra yardage on West Islip. Second down for Sayville. 2 receivers each side. Trauma in the backfield. Moynihan looks deep. And that's picked off. Back the other way is Megan Farrell. Farrell getting it done on both sides of the ball, and she has the pick off. Farrell just jumps that route. So West Islip still in this game. 16 minutes is plenty of time. They only trail by 2 TDs right here. They've got the momentum on their side, and they've got the crowd most definitely getting vocal here late in the afternoon. First down for Farrell. Stops, throws, back against the body. Has a completion of LaBarca. Farrell stops on a dime right there, changes direction, and gets it to LaBarca. It's Lombardo who makes the stop for Sayville. Second down. West Islip can afford to be patient here. As he mentioned, well over 15 minutes still left to play. Farrell now will take off down the left sideline. Gets away from Risavuto, and finally it's Moynihan who has to make the stop. We've got a flag down on the play as well.
They're doing it the whole game. They're doing it all game. Are you serious? Get off your knees, Ralph. You're blowing the game. Get out of his pocket. Switch sides. Don't blame those, sir. That's all we have. Don't blame.
And now they're saying that penalty. Looks like the official might have picked up that flag. Risavuto seemed like she shied away from the contact right there. Afraid of getting another flag called on her. Second down for West Islip. Farrell has a completion. There's a spin move by LaBarca after she catches the ball. Now we've got flags coming in. LaBarca, and then finally Risavuto grabs her downfield, and LaBarca took a little bit of exception to that, so the officials are going to have to stay on top of this, make sure everybody plays clean the rest of the way here. We're under 15 minutes to go, and we've had a few plays that have gotten a little bit physical. Nothing really egregious, but again, more physical than you want in a flag football game. Farrell down the left sideline. And it's Trauma with the pull. Again, good decision by Megan Farrell. Let the rush get up the field a little bit and then take off with it if that's what your plan is. Approaching 14 minutes left in the game. Again, West Islip can afford to be deliberate right here. No need to force anything. And just as I say that, that ball is batted away by Trauma. So big third down coming up for the Lions. They need to get to the 30-yard line, so we're going to call this 3rd and 14. Want to come up with just the right call right here. 3 receivers in a bunch formation to the right side of Farrell. And we've got a flag down. Procedure on West Islip, that hurts. So that turns a 3rd and 14 into a 3rd and 19.
Let's go, West Islip.
2 receivers each side in this formation. Farrell looks downfield, throws downfield, and it's picked off by Vadiak. Vadiak down the right sideline. Farrell was going for Kuzo on that play. She had 2 girls on her. Ball just glanced off her hands. Risavuto got a hand on it, and it finally ended up in the hands of Ava Vadiak. Sayville back on offense. Moynihan on the run herself. Stopped by Filippi. Second and 4. Sayville needs to get to the 50 for a first down. Moynihan in the middle of the field, but she was stopped back at the 45. I don't think she realized that she had her flag pulled. She kept on going. Let's take another look at this. She sells out the handoff to Vadiak and takes it herself up the middle. They had her pulled right there, but she kept on going. First down, Sayville. Now from the West Islip 45. 11.5 to go in the game. Vadiak does get the handoff this time. Down the left sideline. Has a nice gain down to the 35-yard line. So no scoring in the second half. It was 21-7 at halftime. That's still our score. 11 minutes left to go. Second down. Delayed handoff to Trauma down the right sideline. Stop is made by Dos Santos on this play. First down, Sayville, as they're now inside the West Islip 30. We will call it first and goal from the 28. Trauma on the run is stopped in the backfield by Sophia Marker. Marker, one of the captains, came into this game with 116 pulls on the season. You can add a couple to that total. Nice technique by her right there. 9:45 left in this game. Sayville trying to put this one out of reach with a score right here. Trying to keep that record perfect and go to 16-0 on this season. Moynihan looking right, throwing right. Beautiful catch that time by Yacono. Yacono's been an absolute revelation in this game. Watch the hands on her. She has to go up high to get this one. Has a player on her back, tries to undercut her. Under 9 minutes to go. Sayville still driving. Moynihan throwing end zone. Touchdown! Vadiak. Good coverage down the field. The defender was right there, but Vadiak went up high and took it away from her. Sayville will go for one right here. Moynihan on the run. And she's in. 28-7 Sayville. We'll step away.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
West Islip back on offense. Spin move by Farrell. Spins away to the sideline. Risavuto pulls her and gives her a little extra contact again. First down, West Islip, or under 8 minutes to go in the game. Farrell over the middle. Beautiful catch that time by Samantha LaBarca. LaBarca works her way down the field with a couple spins. Take a look at this. LaBarca puts the arm up to signal her quarterback that she's open. Gets away from that first defender. Trauma holds her up a little bit until Vadiak can get there. But it is a first down for West Islip. Now they're going to have to move with some alacrity here. LaBarca had it for a moment, and it was Quinlan who knocked it away from her at the last minute. AC Cameron Quinlan, number 11, right in the middle of your screen there. So second down for West Islip. 6.5 left in the game. Farrell puts it downfield. Coverage is very tight on Riley on that play. Take another look. Sayville defenders are smart. They know that West Islip has to try to move that ball down the field, so they are double covering deep. Third down. Again in the spread of the Lions. Farrell looks left, throws left. And that ball is nearly picked off by Lombardo. Fourth down. West Islip's going to kick it away. It's a low line drive kick this time. And we'll take a quick break.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Sayville back on offense, leading 28-7. This time Moynihan is going to keep it, head to the sideline, head down the sideline, and have extra yardage across the 40. Moynihan, just an absolute athlete. Does all of it really, really well. As I mentioned, almost 700 yards coming into this game on the ground. In addition to almost 2,000 through the air. Completes 88% of her passes. That is Phil Simms Super Bowl kind of stuff. Here's the handoff this time. It is Emma Travaglia who's in there at running back. So now Coach Sands starting to get some of the backup some time, as he normally does. Very, very smart to get some of your backup some playing time. This way, in case anything ever does happen, they're ready to go to work for you. 3.5 left in the game. It's Vadiak now who passes this time. Completes it to Grace Cullen, who's in there. Three minutes left in the game. Sayville leads by 3 scores. Madeline McGinnis on the run on that play. And that's going to bring up 4th down for Sayville. Moynihan's going to come back on the field just to punt. West Islip's going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Down to 2:20 left in the game. So each of these teams has just a couple games left. The playoffs start on the 17th of May. So really just a couple regular season games left. West Islip hoping to stay in that 2-3 matchup and not fall down to number 4, where they would have to play Sayville in the first round. Nice pass that time. Completion to Labarca. LaBarca's got great hands. She's got a number of receptions here this evening. Farrell's still in there doing her job. Stop made by Grace Cullen. First down, West Islip. Short pass. Again, it's LaBarca. LaBarca spinorama across the 45. Down to 1:35 left in this game. Take a look at the Sayville crowd across the way who have made the trip. They have not been disappointed. Their team was down 7-0 after the first drive, but came back with 4 scores in a row. Farrell cuts it out to the sideline. Stop is made by Kaylee Hillary, who's in. Or check it, it's actually Abby Streak who makes that stop. Sayville has JV this year for the first time. Their third year playing. Farrell over the middle, has a completion. That is Eva Steck who's in. Steck, a senior. Been a little on the quiet side for most of the afternoon, but does get involved in the action right there to give West Islip a first down. We've got upcoming action coming your way. A lot of exciting games over the next couple weeks. This Monday, we'll be out at East Islip as they take on Islip in boys lacrosse. That one's going to be brought to you by Lessing's Hospitality. Then on the 14th, an Orlin Cohen game of the week as we're up in Syosset as they take on Mepham in that game. And then we'll have a lot of playoff action in lacrosse and flag football coming your way for the balance of the spring. So big things happening here at T&D. Farrell looking downfield, has to unload short. Gets that ball to Damiana Beige, who makes the catch. Got a flag coming in late on Sayville. First down. Farrell looks end zone, lets it go. Second down. Farrell lets it go short, looking for Steck, can't find her. Down to 9 seconds left in the game. Let's see if West Islip can find the end zone one more time. Farrell to Riley. Riley with a couple spins down near the goal line. And we've got a timeout. Take a quick break.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better.
Looking for LaBarca on that play. Can't find her.
Dave, just it's we're all right.
And that is going to do it. Our final score, Sayville 28 and West Islip 7. And that's going to do it from here at West Islip. Once again, our final score, Sayville 28, West Islip 7. We will see you on Monday over at East Islip for some lacrosse.